out of the old hairpin.
Oh, no!
JC's going to send it? You better use. Oh, look at the Aston, just with the
Nice little battle here.
carrying huge speed through the crater curve.
Aston runs wide and he's in the grass.
Oh, there's a bit of contact.
Oh, almost side by side through there.
Hello and welcome everyone. This is Season 6, Round 2 of Race on Oz console. We're coming to you this week from Barcelona. So it's the second week racing around. It's the Circuit de Catalunya. Last week in the PS4 division. We had quite a cracking race actually. It was a very good event. It was Crashy Mate who ended up taking out the victory. So we'll see who's able to take victory tonight. Round 1 wasn't streamed due to the broadcast functionality on the PS5 version being a little bit lackluster. So we're going to give it a try anyway tonight. So you might notice a little bit of a difference in the stream. So let's get into it, because we're only about 8 minutes or so away from getting this one started. And there he is, Crashy Mate, in the chat. Congrats to you for last week's victory. If you hear a few coughs tonight, you don't need to speculate that it's COVID. It is COVID. So I'm at the very tail end of it, though. I'm about 23 hours away from releasing from isolation. So I'm very much looking forward to that. So let's have a look at the Tier 1, the Kyalami results. And as you can see there, Jamie got his championship defense off to the absolute best start possible. So he put it home in P1. Slambo came home there in P2 for Pagnian Next Level. And his teammate at P&L, Jambon Sickle, he took home third in the Bentley. It was a slew of Bentleys after that as well. Adman, oh so close to a podium there. In P4 for Bruce Hale Racing. Said on the broadcast last week that he bleeds green. So there you go, finished fourth. K-Man had a great run for Selby Acoustic. He was their highest runner in P5 there in the Bentley. Another Bentley is Stu Car for Gamesman Racing Team. So he was the first GRT member to make an appearance in the top 10. Finished in 6th. 7th there was Metal Steel for Coach Tave Academy in the Bentley. Then it was the first of the second lot of Ferrari. So Andrali came home in 8th. Mr. N. Wilson had a decent race there in 9th position. And 10th was wrapped up by Angry Old Fella. Then the following 10 after that was Barters, Pesky, Someone Awesome, Burrow Dog, JCR, TR, JJ Penguin, Black Falcon, Tabasco, Bruce and Vic Chan. Both the last two drivers there were DNFs, so you don't often see that with particularly Vic Chan. Being a 5-race championship as well, to have a DNF is a massive impact on your championship, and especially when his closest title rival Jamie finished in P1. It's going to be another big hill for Vic Chan to climb this season. Alright, let's have a look at the championship standings. So this as it stands currently right now after Barcelona last week with the PS4 division. And we'll just have to have a look there. And 397 points. Can't separate them at the top there. So CDA, Coach Dave Academy, Pagnian and Next Level. Those two teams, you can't split them at all. 397 points a piece, so it is extremely tight at the top. 391 to Bruce Hale Racing, 364 to Gamesman Racing Team, and 355 to Selby Acoustics Racing. So that is where the team's championship is sitting right now. So it's all to do up the top there with Coach Dave Academy and Pagnian Next Level, followed very closely by Bruce Hale Racing. A little bit of work there to do from the Gamesman Racing Team. Alright, so let's have a look at the circuit, shall we? It's a 4.65 16 turn circuit as we go for a little a little action map, if you like, up through turn 1, turn 2. A lot of the characteristics around this circuit, long radius turns, especially through turn 3, turn 4. Turn 12 is another one, but especially coming through turn 3. That's probably the biggest one. That left front is going to be absolutely screaming once it makes its way through there, and even more work to do through Repsol at turn 4. So that is the circuit that we'll be racing at tonight. Taking another quick look there, but should be a good one. It's probably going to suit the more nimble cars, if you like, the rear-engined cars, I would say. Looking at the times right now, there is 7 different manufacturers in the top 7, and it is wet too. So there is a chance that we will see rain throughout the race. Currently, right now, at the end of practice, it is raining. So we'll see if that carries over. I've heard a few little murmurings throughout the week that there has been a bit of rain around. So we'll see if that happens again tonight. To give us a closer look at the circuit, though, let's take a look at Adman, who will go for a lap around the Circuit de Catalunya.
G'day guys, here we are again. Round 2, Season 6. We're at Catalunya. We've got total turns of 16, track length 4.67 kilometres long, with long straights and a variety of corners. As we make our way down the main straight, across the start-finish line into turn 1, we want to get down to the green AstroTurf, just brake just before the 100-metre braking board. Turn in early, down into second gear, just clip the curbing there, quick short shift up to third. Make our way around turn 3. You want to bring the nose of the car in if you can, and then drift it out to the left. Make our way up to Repsol or turn 4. Again, getting out onto the green asphalt. We want to hit the brakes just under the bridge there, turn in a little bit earlier than you would normally do it. Use the throttle to turn the rear of the car around. Just go through these combination of corners. Bit of a blind corner, this one. Down into first gear, straighten it up, power on to the accelerator. So we make our way down into this awkward little combination of corners. Brake a little bit later, late apex, just want to try and miss that curbing if you can. Straight line it up the hill, into fourth gear, late braking again, late apex turn in, drive out of this corner, and we've got a bit of a back straight as we make our way down into a very tight left-hander, hitting the brakes hard before the 100-metre board. Down into first gear, just want to try and drift it out to the yellow curbing there, cut across this bit of curbing. Now you want to be patient around here too, just let the car go around and then full throttle, power out into this tricky little combination of the corners. Again, just nice and tight there under the bridge, hit the brakes again through the chicane. If you can try and get this right as we drive through the last corner of 16, back onto the main straight, across the start finish line, and that is a lap around Barcelona, Catalunya. Good luck for tonight, guys. See you on track.
So there you go, folks. That is a lap of the Circuit de Catalunya. Thank you very much to Adman for doing that for us. So loving the commentary as well while he's driving. That's no easy feat either. So thank you very much to Adman. We're not too far away from getting this one started. So only a matter of mere minutes. But that's just enough, though, to... let me see. Let me get this thing up here. To do a little bit of advertising. So, a little video to thank our sponsors. All right, so that little video. Thank you very much for our sponsors. So we are a matter of moments away. Let's go to the track now, and as you can see, top of the times there is Vic Chan with a 1:44.2. So quite a rapid time there in free practice. So we're about to get the qualifying underway very, very shortly. Before we do that, I'll quickly go grab a pen. Alright, so we'll wait for the countdown timer. So, obviously, you will notice we're going to be in the chase cam tonight. We don't have any other choice. So, this was the best of a bad bunch. Due to the update, broadcasting capability is severely hampered for PS5. PS4, it's fine. But PS5, no good, as you can see. So, let's see who's out there. We'll do the best with what we've got, eh? Something's better than nothing. And we'll make do. Alright, so plenty of cars getting out there. Who else do we have? 200. Here's Vic Chan. So he'll be hoping to make up for last week. Why it's got the circuit to Barcelona, Catalunya there, I don't know. So I have no idea how I could get rid of that. Here's Slambo, so he'll definitely be up there in contention this evening. In the Audi as well, so would suit a circuit like this. Here's Barradog in the Bentley for GRT. Just getting himself all prepped right now. Plenty of cars on the circuit, only 3 in the pits. We've got 19 in the server tonight. So, a decent showing. Who else? Javar. That's how you pronounce it. He appeared not long after started doing some Pan Am stuff. I think he was racing with them from Queensland, so he's continued on. Good to see it. Here's my co-commentator from last week, Adman. Did a fantastic job. So we'll see if he can snatch a podium this week. He was missed out by the proverbial last time around, so he'll be hoping that he can go a little bit better tonight. But this is Jamie. We'll follow him around for a hot lap. Don't have any timing ability at the moment, so we might have to flick through the timetables a little bit, and we'll just have to see how it goes this evening as we follow Jamie. Ooh, a little bit deep there into turn 4, that long radius right-hander, and a bit of a downhill braking zone into 5. From this view you can actually see exactly how much track they're using, how far they go off it. Track limitations does come into play. It does come into effect around this circuit. Last week, Cameron Footner got 1 strike too many and actually removed him from contention for a race victory last week as well. So it did end up costing him dearly. We saw a couple of other guys get struck down with it as well. So we'll see if there's a repeat of that this evening as we're following Jamie through turn 12. Once again, just that constant radius right-hander, that front left, not liking it at all. Hard on the brakes right at the end of the lap now, just through the chicane. Looks like he's got one of the Selby Acoustics Bentley in front of him. Not enough to get a tow, but he'll be the first marker on the board. So we'll see what he sets. It's decent, a 1:44.8. Here comes Metal Steel. He doesn't better it. Jamie, sorry. 456, no, 270 I'm looking for. Barradog in the Bentley. Plenty of them tonight. Let's see where he can put it right now. Kamangu, that's a name I haven't seen for a little while. one of the pro drivers. Here he comes. Adman, one of the drivers in contention for tonight. Let's see where he goes. Starts with P6, so not too bad a start from him. I think this is Eagle win now. I think he raced in the PS4 league last week. What about Riggsy and 509 JCRTR? He's heading off on his lap. What about Andrali? Is he just starting a lap? Or is he setting one? Let's have a quick look. Hey, he sets a fast one, P5. So, nice start from him. So, the only drivers that have yet to set a lap, Black Falcon, Hooligan, JCRTR. Let's see if I can pick them up. Here we go. This is Hooligan, one of the AM drivers. Crashy Mate says this view is actually a lot better to watch quali. Oh, there you go. Just making his way through 14, 15. And then the sweeping right of 16 onto the main straight. Let's see where he gets McLaren up to. No, he's going to have to go again. Here's Vic Chan. Good enough for P4 right now. So it's Jamie from Slambo, Javar, Vic Chan, Someone Awesome. That's your top 5. Followed very closely by Andrali, Burradog, Adman, Riggsy and Kamangu. That's where it sits right now. Here comes Jambon. He goes into P6. So nice work from him. Good start. He's coming into the pits now. Adman in P6. Goes past the stationary Jambon Sickle. Here's another Bentley, Eagle Wind. He's yet to set a time. This will be his first if he does. It is P10. So nice result from him. What about JCRTR? That's his first. And it's a good one. He goes up into P4. What about Black Falcon? What has he got? He will go again. So we'll wait on him a little bit longer. This is Hooligan. And this is Jamie, our pole sitter right now. 44.1 is the time to beat. See what he can do. I can't go on board. I can't get any splits or sectors right now. So just dealing with the limitations that the game is serving us right now at this stage. At least until they fix it. Hopefully they do. That would be good. Does he improve on his best time of 44.1? He does, a 43.9. So Jamie out there putting the laps in. I'm looking for 455, not 456. There we go. Slambo. No, he's off on a lap. So Vic Chan and Slambo. That's your top 3, followed by Javar and JCRTR. Here's 612. There we go. Javar coming across the line now. He goes into P2, so nice result from him. Here's Adman, currently sitting in P7. He doesn't improve on that time right now. What about Eagle Wind? He's coming across the line to set another time, currently sitting in P12. Moves himself up into P6 if you don't mind. Here's Riggsy in that Lexus. He goes from 14th to 13th. So a little bit of work to do from him. Here's one of 2 drivers that's yet to set a time. Black Falcon. He goes P16, so that's his first time of the evening. Speaking of time, 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in this one. This is qualifying for round 2 for the PlayStation division Race on Oz. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Who else is out there? 4, 5, 6, angry old fella. Let's see what he's up to. So down in 15th. What else do we have out there? Metal Steel. He's currently 18th right now, the pro driver. Moves up into 15th. So we've got a mix of classes here as well. Pro-Am driver of Javar. You can tell by the little silver on the rear of the car. Let's see what he does. Currently P2. This is a truck that will suit the Porsche. He goes faster, but not fast enough, but definitely close enough that he's going to give Jamie something to think about as this one starts. We've got still 5.5 minutes left in qualifying. But it looks like Javar's going to be a contender this evening. So is Vic Chan. He's always up there. What about Eagle Wind in P7th? That's where he remains for now. He's someone awesome in the baby blue Selby Acoustics Bentley. Currently sitting in P12. That's where he'll remain for a little while longer. Andrali. Oh, Stu Barkley won't let me in the room. Says 20 of 20. I wonder if that's because I'm in here in this mode. I reckon it might be. He's angry old fella. I don't know how to change that. P16. What about Burrow Dog? To P9, so not a bad result for him. Who else do we have out there? I think I saw 612. There we go. That's Javar. I did go in spec mode though, so I'm not too sure what's happening for Stuart Barkley. I know that he's put in some work too to try and be racing. As Javar still in P2. Here's Mr. N. Wilson in the Lamborghini for Bruce Hale Racing. He's down in 17th. So he's got just under 3.5 minutes to rectify that. His teammate Black Falcon, currently 16th in the Ferrari, moves himself up into 12th. So good result for him right now. He's Jambon Sickle for Pagnian Next Level, currently 8th spot, moves himself up into P7. So he's making a little bit of headway there. This is Angry Old Fella. We'll see where he can go. He had some good form in the pre-season stuff. Mitchell Weston, Porsche solid here on PC. Looks pretty good on console as well. Yes, I agree. It's rear-engine cars are the flavour of the night so far, occupying the top 5 spots. And I think it's 6 different manufacturers in the top 6. So you love to see it. It's not just a Bentley fest. As Burrow Dog crosses the line in his Bentley. 503. Where are you, 503? There you are. And you're pulling over. All right, that's Hooligan. What about Andrali in the Ferrari? For Gamesman Racing Team. We'll stay there in P11 for now. I think this is K-Man, it is. He's streaming his race tonight as well. With a camera, I do believe. That's what he was talking about earlier in the week anyway. So, we'll have to wait to see. I don't know where you can check out his stream. I don't have a link that I can put in there. If anyone does have a link, let us know. I think Adman is streaming his race tonight too. That's about all I know. They're the only 2 drivers. If there's anyone else though, yeah, put it in the chat. I can't bring them up on the screen though, so I don't have those functionality. Jambon Sickle. So the dying moments now of qualifying. 80 seconds left. Jambon, can he move from P7? No, he can't. He's going to have one more lap to have a go at doing so. What about Riggsy in the Lexus hearing the V8? I guess that is sort of a characteristic of this view as well. You can hear the engine sounds. They sound a little bit different version of them if you like. And 17th right now, so he'll want that motor to go a little bit faster for him. Here's Adman. P10 for now. So he's got one more run left in him. Metal Steel will get one more as well after this one. He doesn't move from P10. Here's Andrali. He'll get another crack at it after this one. Runs a little bit wide there. But good enough for P10, so he does improve on his time. What about Hooligan? Coming around in the McLaren. Selby Acoustics, he'll remain in P16. And will K-Man get one more lap in here? We'll have to wait and see. It's not looking likely as it's T-minus 10 seconds to the end of qualifying. He might just do it. He does. Alright, so he's the last of the runners to set off on a lap. Oh, no. I was going to go to Mr. N. Wilson. Sorry about that, everyone. Here's someone awesome. P9. So he works a little bit of late session magic. Here we go. Kamangu. 444. Jammed on Sickle. Can he move himself up from 8th position? No, he can't. So that's where he's looking likely to start right now. Here comes Riggsy. Making his way through the chicane. Down in P17 right now. Let's see where he can get that Lexus up to. P9. So he struggled all session, but pulled it out when it matters. So well done to him. Right now it's looking like Vic Chan is going to take pole position unless this man can cause a rapid upset. No, he can't. So only a couple of drivers left out there. I think one of them is Metal Steel. It is indeed. Let's see what he can do. P12. Andrali. Can he haul that Ferrari up any further than 13th? Or will that be where he starts? We're about to find out. So he makes his way to the line. The countdown clock is on. And he goes up into P9. So a nice result there for Andrali. We might just leave it there. We will indeed. And that is qualifying done and dusted in the books. And it is Vic Chan. Well done to him with a 143.941. So look at that. Absolutely nothing in it between him and Jamie. So those two going at it again. And then Javar too. Look at that. So we have a new contender for the crown. Slambo, he's definitely no slouch. He's there in P4. JCR TR, they're in 5th position. Everyone's favourite, Burrow Dog. He's going to start the race from 6th. Eagle Wind, he will begin from P7. 8th on the grid, that belongs to Jambon Sickle, so not a bad result for him. I think he'll be relatively happy with that. Andrali, he will begin the race from P9th. Then in 10th spot is Riggsy, who took that out just in the dying moments of qualifying. Someone awesome, he'll be starting on grid position number 11. Right next to him is going to be Black Falcon. He's starting from 12th spot. Then you got Metal Steel in 13th, so a nice strong result from him again. K-Man down there in 14th spot in the Bentley with Adman. So the men are together, but Adman, that's very unusual to see him down that low. Mr. N. Wilson, he's going to begin the race in that green Lamborghini from 16th. Hooligan will be right there next to him for company. He's going to start from 17th. Then it's Angry Old Fella. He'll begin the race there from 18th. And bringing up the 19th spot is Kamangu. So that is the qualifying for round 2 of the PS5 division. We will be getting underway very, very shortly. And look at that. Oh, no. I'm actually on the grid. Uh-oh. This is not good at all. Alright. This is going to be interesting, isn't it? What happens if I go to Vic Chan? And then where am I? Oh, dear. Oh, won't I just, like, automatic... Oh, man. This is not cool. Alright. Is that me next to him? I think it is. Oh, no. This is not good at all. Alright. We'll wait until the clock ticks down. And then I don't want to cause any havoc here. So I might just have to like park it maybe. Oh man, I don't want to have to do a whole lap with the controller either. Alright, well, I'll do my absolute best to get out of the way. But that definitely looks like... Yeah, so Stu, that's why you couldn't get in, because I took a spot from you. My apologies. Alright, this is the joy of pioneering, I guess. Alright, so we're 90 seconds away. This is what our grid looks like. Vic Chan in P1, Jamie right there next to him in P2. Javar on the second row of the grid. He's got Slambo for company. JCR and TR. JCR TR. He'll be there with Burrow Dog. Eagle Wind, he's going to be starting right next to Jambon Sickle. So it's an all Bentley third row. Return to garage after everyone takes off, Nick. Yeah, I'm going to try that. I just want to get out of everyone's way. Andrali, he'll be starting there next to his good mate Riggsy. Someone awesome. Starting from 11th there with Black Falcon. That's a good result for him, you know. That's good to see him doing well. Metal Steel in 13th and K-Man there in 14th. So another all Bentley row. Adman, look for him to charge there from the rear of the field. Mr. N. Wilson, we'll see what sort of race he can put together tonight. Hooligan there in 17th. 18th belongs to Angry Old Fella. And then Kamangu in 19th. In the car next to that is me, but we'll see if I can return to garage very, very shortly. I have not practiced this.
Stay single file.
Look at that. I can actually change there. It's not letting me. I can't pause it. What? Hang on. There we go. Hang on a second, everyone. Oh dear. This is a lot of pressure, you know. Alright. Yeah, it's not letting me pause the game. So... This is not a game. Car must be stopped. To call the menu. Okay. There, see, it's not letting me. Okay. Stop the car. Alright. And well, it's going to teleport me back to the pits. I'm going to find out. I think it will. Alright. Man. I might have to wait for them. Controls locked until green flag. Okay. Alright, so we'll just have to wait. As you can see there. Yeah, it's not going to let me do anything until the green flag. So fingers crossed that works, and then we can get this thing started. But until then, we'll just have to listen to them going around. On their warm-up lap. And as you can see, it is raining, so it's going to add a little bit of extra spice here. Just have to stick with us for the race to start. Shouldn't be too far away though. Oh, that'll go in that one. And then we should get this one underway, hopefully. They're going a little bit quiet. Started to hear a little bit of action.
Green light.
There we go. Here we go. All right. So it looks like Vic Chan got a pretty good start there. Oh, who's that? Slambo? It is Slambo. Having a quick look at him here as they're going to go into turn one for the first time tonight. Nice work there from Slambo. So he makes up one spot already. Vic and Jamie going at it. And here's Slambo looking to make up some more ground. So this started in P4. Not too sure what's happened at the back there. 601 and 353. I can't really see. I've never commentated on it like this before. But look at this action through turn 4. And it looks like Slambo's got him. So nice move from him. The rain is seeming to suit him extraordinarily well. He's got no issues. And there we go. He's in P2. This is Javar. Moved up into P4. He's got to wait for the timing screen to do its thing. But oh, look at that. Metal Steel. He's had a little bit of a tap from behind by the looks of things. And Black Falcon, he's been in the wars too. So no good for him. And here's Hooligan. So he's gone off there. That looks like it's at turn 6 or 7, I believe. So he's going to have to rejoin. Oh, look at this though. The battle at the front. Oh no, Vic. He's gone around. He made a little bit of contact with Slambo. Oh, he gets collected again. That was Burrowdog, his teammate, that got him. So this is absolute disaster for Vic Chan, the DNF last week. Now he's all the way back to the rear of the field this week. Don't know what sort of damage he's got on. Oh, it's all happening right now. I'm trying to get with it. Jambon Sickle. This is very difficult to keep up with the action here, but pit lane is open now. Who's going to go in there? No one at this stage. So right now at the end of the first lap, a very action-packed first lap. It's Slambo leading from Javar. Look at this guy. Look at K-Man. He started in P14. He's moved himself up into P3. How on earth did that happen? I don't know. We'll have to go back and watch his stream, but an amazing start from him. This is a battle a little bit further back in the pack. I said to keep an eye on Adman. He started down there in P15. He's moved his way up into 6th spot. So we've had some massive gainers from the get-go. And there's Adman taking another spot. He's taking that away from... Oh, who's he battling it out with? 279. That's Andrali. So, nice move from Adman. He moves himself up into P5 now. After starting P15. Oh, no! I spoke too soon! He's had a little tap and turned himself around. So, I was just looking at his starting position. That was Andrali as well. He's facing the wrong way. So, it's absolutely chaos in the opening minutes of this one. We're not even 5 minutes into it. We've had action aplenty. This is crazy. Stu, you might be right. Maybe it was a good one to miss. This has been hectic. Here's Riggsy. He started down there in P10. He's already moved himself up into P6. So another decent mover. Poor Adman though. My co-commentating compatriot. He's come undone there. So he'll have to recover. But right now it is Slambo leading from Javar. K-Man up in P3 after starting P14. I don't know if there's a bigger story of the race. It may just be this man here, Jamie, down in P7. So Pole, he started in P2. He's now finding himself in P7. Coming up on the back of Riggsy though. That V8 in the Lexus has got a fair bit of tow down this front straight. Let's see if the Ferrari can stick with him. Nice move under brakes. Can he pull it up? Yes, he can. So nice move there from the reigning champion. Looks like he's got angry old fella JCR TR a little bit further ahead. Just trying to see if that was a... who's that green car in front of Rixie? That's... no, that is Jamie. Who's in front of Jamie? It's a Bruce Hull Racing. Ah, see, that's a slower car. I wonder if that's Mr. Ed Wilson. No, it wasn't. I don't know who it is. But we'll go back to Jamie there. He's in that little pack forming now. Maybe Burrow Dog. He was less than 2 tenths behind. I don't know what's happened to him to that gap. But we've settled down after some absolute carnage in the get-go. That's what happens when you add a little bit of water. Oh, Riggsy! Oh, he's gone around there. So the action continuing. He's got eagle wind. I don't think anyone's going to come out of this without having some sort of scratch or scrape or bump on their car tonight. Just one of those nights so far. Here's eagle wind. He's going to give chase to him. Oh, if that was... who's in front of Riggsy? That's an out of position. I wonder if that is K-Man just up ahead, who looks like he's struggling in these wet conditions. Riggsy's going to take him down the front straight by the looks of things here. Yep. And I think that is K... no, it's someone awesome. The other Selby Acoustics Racing Bentley. Eagle Wind's going to try and get a piece of himself this action. They go through turn 3, which usually takes an eternity in the dry, but in the wet, just seems like absolute forever. Makes turn 4 a very tricky, tricky corner indeed as well. Heavy under brakes there, especially after you've come out of turn 3. You just want to just keep on going. Be like, oh, I've got to get on the brakes again. Oh, who was that? That was Adman just poking his head in there. So this is a train of 4 cars. I think Jambon Sickle is in there too. So this group just forming very, very nicely. Eagle Wind, he gets past Someone Awesome. So does Adman. So does Jambon Sickle. So Someone Awesome goes falling through the pack. And he'll come out in P12 there. So it looks like he's struggling with the wet setup. I don't know what it is, but he started there in P... just having a quick look there, P11. So not too sure what's happened, but he's dropped right back. Just try and pick up a little bit more action going on. Here's Andrali giving chase to Metal Steel. So Black Falcon, he's in the pits. I'm not too sure if he's taking any further part in this. And yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Here he comes through. 14 and 15. Let's see if that little Fezzer can catch the big Boatley up the front straight. The rain pelting down. We've gone almost 10 minutes. If you are just joining us, firstly, welcome. Yeah, you might notice that there is a little bit of a difference in the stream tonight. Just dealing with the broadcast limitations that the PS5 version after the update is serving up to us. So Andrali, he'll just try and make a little bit of headway there. But here's Jamie. A little bit more action on track. He's giving chase to the wily veteran K-Man in the Selby Acoustics Bentley. Come up through fast right-hander of 9. Oh, K-Man runs a little bit deep there. Looks like Angry Old Fella just stuck his nose in too. So he'll be having a look. There he is, right behind. They're coming through the chicane at the end of the lap. Just riding those curbs a little bit there. Angry. Ooh. We did see him beach himself at Monza as well. I've never seen that before until that night, so you want to be careful not to do that again. Here's Jamie just trying to tuck into the slipstream of K-Man. I'll see if I can get some times for you momentarily. Once this action settles down, we'll go for a little wander around timetables and we'll see if we can figure it out. Because I know you guys love the times, but yeah, quite difficult to get times at this stage. K-Man just running a little bit deep there again. So Jamie, he's all over him. This is for 4th and 5th spot. And there's Angry Old Fella again. Just poking his nose in, saying, boys, I'm here. Don't forget about me. So the rain does nullify track invalidations as well. Not going to be too many guys. Well, unless it starts to dry out, of course. It did dry out in free practice. The rain did come and go. Looks like it's going to be here for a little while longer yet. Oh, here's Angry Old Fella making a big lunge down the inside. So he seems to have been enjoying the rainy conditions a little bit more than perhaps Jamie is. As Mr. N. Wilson, he makes his way into the pits. Not too sure if that's scheduled, but there he is. And we might just have a quick little look at the timetables. Wait for him to go down the front straight if he can make a move. I don't think he can, a little bit too far back. What about Angry? No, he's too far back as well. So, any other guys? Oh, here's Eagle Wind on Riggsy. This is Bentley versus Lexus, 2 front engine cars. Let's see who's got the better brakes on them. Oh, Riggsy just pulled it up though. Does that open up the door for Eagle? Gonna have to go around the long right-hander, turn 3. Riggsy running a little bit wide. That's not a bad line through there, and it looks like the rain is starting to dissipate. Oh, there it is back again. An Eagle Wind sends it up the inside to take position. So he'll move up into 7th spot. Oh, this is Adman having a big look too. This is so... You see cars just darting out of nowhere. This is cool. Here's Jambon, Sickle and Adman side by side. 2 into 1, don't go there. Oh, they make it work somehow. Nice driving from these two, very respectful. More respectful than what I've been getting in those Gran Turismo 7 servers lately. There we go. Let's see if Jambon can mount the counter attack. No, he can't. Oh, Adman does run a little bit wide there. Does that open up the door for him? Yes, it does. And Jambon able to slip back through again. So we've got a ding-dong cracker battle between these two. Adman and Jambon. It's Bentley versus Bentley. Bruce Hale Racing versus Pagny in Next Level. And I don't think this is over just yet. Adman, look at this. Nice, aggressive, hard racing between these two. But respectful. Oh, no! He's giving him a little clip. It almost looked like he tried to just pin him back around again. And Adman is facing the wrong way. Not for the first time this evening. So I reckon he'll be pretty filthy under that crash helmet or in his rig tonight. Not too sure if he's doing... Pretty sure he's doing the stream. Might have let off a few expletives after that. Here's Jamie. He's still battling it out with K-Man. Thanks for the encouragement there, Stu Barkley. Appreciate it. So Jamie's been behind K-Man for a little while. The wily veteran is not going to let him through easily. He'll make that Bentley as wide as it could possibly be. We'll stick with this for now. I'm trying to get to some times for you all as well. I just don't want to miss any of the action. And there's been plenty of it in this first quarter hour. And right now it is Slambo leading from Javar. And JCR TR, he's in the final podium spot. Then you got these two drivers in 4th and 5th. That's K-Man and Jamie. Then Angry Old Fella, Eagle Wind, Riggsy, Someone Awesome, and Burrow Dog, everyone's favourite. Rounding out the top 10 there. And he's actually just swapped positions with Someone Awesome. So while they're doing that, we're watching these two go at it, completing another lap. So we've gone over a quarter race distance. This man started from front row of the grid. And he's now in 5th position. And his partner, who was on the front row of the grid, Vic Chan, he's down in P11. So wasn't a good place to start this one. You would think so in these rainy conditions. Jamie looking to go deep under brakes. Oh, that's the braking of a confident man right there. And look at that. Nicely done. Oh, and here's Angry as well. He's getting a little piece of the action too. So K-Man loses a couple of spots. Pardon me. I might just get a quick drink of water. I'll be back momentarily. Alright, I'm back. Fridge is nice and close. And I don't think I missed anything. So K-Man, he's dropped a couple of spots from 4th to 6th. So he won't be particularly happy with that. And this is Someone Awesome. So another Selby Acoustics Racing Team member. So he's got Jambon Sickle, who we saw had that little collision with Adman earlier. Not too long ago. Let's have a quick look at timetables. Overall, we've got AM, we've got Silver, we've got overall. So it looks like Slambo. Total times. We're gonna have to go individual. This kind of sucks. 54s looks like he's doing there. What about Javar? How's he going? 55s. So Slambo definitely has the pace advantage right now between Javar and himself. Let us know what you want to see around times. Do you want to see more? Do you want to see less? It's a little bit fiddly, but if you want to see it and you're happy to sort of bear with me through it, then I will more than happily go through it for you. Just want to try and give some context to this one. And we can see both Jambon Sickle and Burrow just struggling through that long left, the wrong right-hander of turn 3. Still Slambo from Javar from JCR TR. JCR TR, he started in P5. Runs a little bit deep there. So looks like this one has started to settle down a little bit finally. It was pretty chaotic opening sort of 10 minutes or so, but the last 10 minutes it has started to settle down. So guys finding their rhythm. We want to have a look at Vic's time. We sure can. Where are you, Vic Chan? There we go. 55s. Ooh, 54.8 was his last one. So starting to ramp it up there. 55 threes, 55 1. So he's starting to ramp it up a little bit. Down there in P9. Here he is. Clear track ahead of him and behind. So he'll be enjoying that aspect of it, but not so much enjoying being down there in P9 after qualifying on pole position. So we'll keep an eye out for him for the rest of this one. Here's Jambon. Can he get a little toe to get ever so closer to Burrow Dog? This is P10, P11. Jambon looks like he's closed the gap a little bit there. Just back to those times as well. The qualifying time was a 1:45.9, so about 10 seconds a lap lot slower than they were in the dry conditions in qualifying. Just giving you showing you the difference between the wet weather and the dry weather performance of these guys. Obviously the rain slowing them down significantly. Stu just letting us know Vic doesn't like the rain. So yeah, I don't think this is going to do anything for his further enjoyment of it, to be honest, moving forward. So this is Jambon and Burrow Dog having a look at the lead out in front. It's 5.9 seconds. So Slambo is in a class of his own this evening. He's well ahead of Javar. He's 1.6 seconds ahead of JCRTR, who's in third spot. 1.3 the seconds is the gap between him and Jamie. And then it's 3.5 to 4 seconds for Angry Old Fella K-Man. So the field really well spread out, I think, is what I'm kind of getting at. I think we might have lost a couple as well. So Mr. N. Wilson and Black Falcon, they've been in there for a very long time. So I don't think they're coming out anytime soon. So they may be essentially functioning DNFs right now. So this is Jambon. Oh, Adman. He just got past someone awesome, I reckon. Yeah, he did. So I was just watching the timing splits there. And Adman, he's moved himself up into P12. So he had a great start. And then he fell back down the field again. Oh, Jambon. Ever so closer again. So he's going to go down the little dip and then up. Oh, he's Jamie. He's getting a little bit closer now to JCRTR. So it looks like Jamie just starting to find his groove a little bit. Finding his feet in the wet weather. And he's going to start to put the pressure on that Selby Acoustics McLaren with JCRTR. Looks like Selby's... Oh, no! He gets it all sorts of out of shape there. And that's cost him big time. So he succumbed to the pressure of that Bruce Hale Racing Green Ferrari of Jamie, who's now moved himself back into podium contention. The rain still seems to be coming down. So it doesn't look like that's going anywhere. And you can see by the forecast as well, it doesn't look like it will be dissipating anytime soon. It is a track temperature, 28 degrees though. So... and 22 degrees air temperature. You would have to think it would be quite humid if it's still 22 and rainy, or I think they just call that another day in Queensland. So Jamie up into P3. So nice little recovery drive from him. And that red and white colour you see in the foreground. Look at that, we can see it a lot better now. That is the Porsche that belongs to Javar, who's currently in P2. But you have to think for how much longer with the way this man is driving right now. So he's giving chase. He's found his groove. He'll have a long way to make up on Slambo, but 35 minutes still to go. Not out of the question. You would start to think that pit stops may begin to occur around now. It's usually the window, the 35-minute mark. And over the next 10 minutes is usually the most common window. So we'll see how we go this evening if that proves to be the same. It was that way last week, but it was dry conditions. So that is not saying that it's going to be a direct repeat for that, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. But in the meantime, we're going to keep a track of this guy here, Jamie. Wonder what times he's been putting in. Let's have a quick look. 53s, look at that, a 53 flat. Oh, wow, 52.3. So absolutely flying right now. I think that was significantly quicker than what we were seeing from Vic Chan earlier on. Might have... Oh, no! He's almost undone all the good work. That was a great save. So he'd done so well to get back up into third position, and it almost all fell away. These conditions just showing you how treacherous they are. Almost caught our reigning champion out. And looks like he's still been able to keep that gap between him and Javar. It hasn't opened up substantially. So no reprieve for the Porsche driver. Two rear-engine cars going at it. See, Arrogance has joined the chat. Hello, Arrow. How are you this evening? Hope you're well. Alright, what can Jamie do here? Might just check out times again. See how he's comparing to Slambo and Javar would be worthwhile, I reckon. Ferrari making up a little bit of ground on the Porsche. So Jamie just having to find that rhythm again. Looks like he found it again in a hurry. He got loose again through there, so not too sure what the issue is. Maybe just having a little bit of trouble with that corner. A little bit loose again. I think he went up a gear, or so Jamie, not everything going nice and smooth for him. Might just quickly step away. This is Eaglewin and K-Man. Get back to Jamie and Javar, but these two are pretty close right now. Let's see if Eaglewin can find himself a way past here. He doesn't have a big lunge down the inside. You wouldn't think so. These two continue to go at it right now. So nice little scrap here. K-Man's done a phenomenal job. Eaglewin, he started in 7th, so Slambo time. We will get to Slambo's times momentarily. Crashy mate, my apologies. I was going to do that, but I got distracted. We'll just wait for these guys to make their way down the straight. Alright. don't think anything's going to happen there. Let's have a look at who did we want? Slambo's times. Ooh, a 52.6 on that last lap there. So he started to pull out the pace there. Very comparable to what Jamie was doing. Gap still just over half a second between Jamie. Oh no, they crossed. They've swapped spots. My apologies for not picking that up. But Jamie managed to get past Javar just as we're watching that battle. So let's have a quick look at times again.
We are halfway through. Keep it up.
As we're halfway. So Slambo, his last one, 52.6. And then Jamie, he did a 52.3, 53.2, 53.3. So the recent pace from Slambo has been pretty good, but Jamie right there with him. So as we've gone over the halfway mark, it's 7.1 seconds the gap between Jamie and Slambo. That's the difference between those two. That's the gap he needs to make up. And the pit stops are still yet to come. So we've only got one runner that has made his stop, and that's Metal Steel. Stu Barkley saying there's 15 minutes of dry track at the end. And judging by the weather forecast there on the screen, I'd say you're absolutely spot on there. So we'll see how that plays into calculations, because it is a tyre stop, mandatory tyre stop. As Eagle Win gets a nice run on K-Man, but not enough. This track is notoriously difficult to pass on. Not that many opportunities. Going into turn 1 is the biggest though on the circuit. Couldn't quite get it done there. As they're going around turn 3, will he have a go into turn 4? K-Man cuts him off nicely. Says not on my watch. So these two having a nice little battle. Oh, K-Man ran a little bit deep. And that was enough. Eagle Win, can he capitalise on the mistake of K-Man? Yes, he can. So nice move from Eagle Wind. Got Vic Chan on the move from Wazza. Alright, so K-Man just starting to struggle a little bit there. Here's Jambon Sickle. Oh no, who was that? I think that was Vic Chan. It was. So the man on the move is moving in the wrong direction right now. And his hatred for the wet conditions will continue. And here we go. First of the front runners to come into the pits. It's going to be Jamie. We'll leave him to it. JCR-TR is also coming in. So coming in from P5. So we'll see if any of the guys in P1, P2 are going to respond. Jambon Sickle and Burrow Dog. Neither of those do. Alright, this is going to be interesting. Jamie's still in there. JCR-TR still in there. And so that means this man here, it's going to be up to him. We have seen him go quite long in his stints too. So, and oh, it's going to be interesting. I'd love to know what tyres Jamie's putting on too. We've got no way of telling, unfortunately. But that rain seems to be getting a little bit lighter right now. It's not as constant. So this is going to be very, very big call from Slambo when he decides to come in. 26 minutes remaining, so it's in the window, that's for sure. They're going to just have to feel their way through the crossover period and do the best they can. In the meantime, this man is doing the best he can. Vic Chan But the best he can do right now is P9. Dog closing up on Jambon there as well. Here's Vic Chan just lurking behind these two. So Jamie's made that stop. Just trying to see where he's coming out. It says P14 on the timing screen right now. But we've got a flurry of pit activity happening. Angry old fella's in there. Eagle Win, K-Man. So still the top two drivers continuing to go around. And who said Jamie will have to go on wets? Crashy, mate. You're spot on. Because although I thought it looked like it was dissipating, that you have a look at the weather forecast up the top there, the drivers who choose to stay out, they look like they might be able to make this work. Dog and Jambon sickle again. So Angry, he's all done. Eaglewin's still in there. There he goes. He drops his down. He's gone. K-Man put in a good first stint here. So just over 24 minutes remaining in this one. This is round 2 of the PS5 division. Race on Oz. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Enjoying it as much as you can in this video. I understand if you're not. That's alright. Definitely not my preference, but we do what we can with what we've got, and hopefully, fingers crossed, this situation gets sorted one way or another. And we can go back to normal broadcasting. That'd be quite nice. But in the meantime, we're going to watch the end of this one. We're on board with Borough. Really hard to tell the rain in this game, but I dare say, oh, he runs a little bit deep there. The rain could be over. Here's Andrali. He's got Kamangu. Oh, these two are good friends as well. The two army friends. This is Ferrari versus Ferrari. It's 3 Ferraris in a row. In fact, Kamangu, Andrali and Jamie. Ferrari Fest. 3 of the 4 Ferraris in the field indeed, actually, in P9, 10 and 11. And here's Andrali. Kamangu moves across for him. So I'm not too sure if they're trying to get some more water into those wet tyres, because the rain has stopped. So this is going to be very, very interesting now for Javar and Slambo. And now these two are going to have a race to see who can get the honours over each other. Not too sure if they're in a party or not. This is a nice little battle between Kamangu and Andrali. This is for P9 and P10. Coach Dave Academy versus Games and Racing Team. In the meantime, Slambo and Javar continue to circulate. No, Javar. He's coming into the pits. There he is. So he's making his stop from P2. This is going to be interesting to see. Where's Jamie? He's a fair way behind on the circuit right now. Just coming up through turn 7. So Javar, he is stationary. This is going to be a big choice. Obviously have to go on slicks. How is Slick's going to handle this now? Arrogance asked. You know what? We are going to find out very shortly, my friend. Javar still stationary. Yeah. Oh, no! Is that Vic Chan going around again there? Who was that? 279. That was Andrali. Oh, who we were following earlier. So, Javar is moving. Jamie. Oh, is Jamie going to catch him here? I'm not too sure. There we go. Javar up to racing speed. And no, he's the length of the straight through. He's weaving across the road here. So, is that trying to get heat into the tyres? I'm not too sure if Jamie's on the slicks. Let's see. Javar will have to be. Yeah, he is on the slicks. And look at, he's struggling. Alright, this is going to be very, very interesting. But I think all these other guys, Burradog, Vic Chan, someone awesome, Kamangu. Oh, stop-go penalty. That's for car 270. That is Burradog. And here comes Slambo. He's made his stop. He's coming in now. And there he is. This could go alright. Having a look at air temperature 23 degrees, track temperature 29. So, Arrow, Crashy Mate, just pointing out that the track temperature could dry out. Could cause the track to dry pretty quickly. And by the looks of it here, Javar going not too bad. So he pulls up here. A little bit deep, but I don't think that's going to last too long. Here comes Jamie. Here is Slambo. He drops. He's off. Where's Javar? Oh, I think that's too far behind. And he's just struggling. So Slambo's going to be able to hold that considerable lead. Here's Jamie. So alright, so it's essentially Slambo, Javar, JCR TR. He's made his stop. He's right there. Oh, have a look at this. Look at the ground that JCR TR is making up straight away on Javar. Obviously not liking those tyres in these conditions. Runs wide. Oh, Burradog, he sets his penalty. And Andrali is the final driver to come in and complete his stop as JCR TR cruises past Javar. So that Porsche was pretty good in the wet, but conditions are drying up rapidly and not enjoying it as much right now. So we'll keep an eye on him. Eagle Wind, I think he's just gotten past Jambon. No, the timing screen made me think that they were a lot closer. What is close is the end of this race. It's only 17.5 minutes away. So it has flown by. JCR TR just running a little bit deep there, but not enough to open up a gap there for Javar. I don't think he had the best little couple of corners there in the McLaren. Oh, he just can't quite get the power down, can he, Javar? So that ruins any chances of making a run on the McLaren. And he'll remain there in P4. So Adman is our race leader right now. Let's give him a bit of shine. But that will not last until the end of this race. He would like to think it would, but it won't. He's the only driver out there right now who hasn't made a stop yet. So he'll still need to make a stop for Bruce Haar Racing. And he will tumble down the timetable significantly. Having a look at the timetable as we are heading into the final quarter of this race. Is this man on screen, Adman, who is in first place. Slambo JCR, Javar and Jamie. That's your top 5, but Adman, as I said, has to pit. Just getting pretty close to those sausage curbs. Oh, hasn't had the best of nights so far, and here he goes. He's going to make his way into the pits. He'll complete his pit stop. And that will be that. And this man here, Slambo, in the black and gold liveried Audi. He will cruise through into the lead of this one with just 15 minutes to go. He's been out in front for most of it. Let's see if he can survive another 15 minutes around the 16 turns of the Circuit de Catalunya. Who was that making their way out? I think that was that Burradog 270? It was, yep. He served his penalty. Here's Vic Chan. He's got K-Man on his radar. These two are down in P10 and 11. And Vic has not had a Vic Chan kind of night. So after the DNF of last round, he finds himself in P11, which is definitely not where he would want it to be at the beginning of this one. And that's going to put a pretty big dent in his championship aspirations. As he heads onto the main straight, can he tuck into the toe with a big Bentley in front? Pulls out of the draft. Hard on the brakes. Looks like he was playing on a different level then. Braking was so good. So, nice move from Vic Chan. Moves that Gainsman Racing Team Lamborghini up into the top 10. 10th. And you can see the track really starting to dry out now. There's patches of the lighter coloured tarmac. There it is. Starting to come to the fore. So definitely a slick track right now. K-Man following. Still says there's a stop-go 30-second penalty next to Burradog's name, but I'm pretty sure we saw him. He's back in the pits. Oh no, I'm not too sure what happened there. I thought that he had served it, but yeah, hasn't cleared for one reason or another. So hopefully that's not a glitch. Can be a bit temperamental when serving the penalties. So we'll just have to wait and see how that one plays itself out. So we're in the final 13 minutes of round 2, PlayStation 5 tier. Oh, is that Adman? I thought I saw someone right behind him earlier. Yeah, there is someone right behind him. I'm not too sure who it is. It's definitely not Vic Chan. Oh, we can see their lights. Who is it? It's 503. Oh, that's Hooligan. So this is not for position between these two. Yeah, not too sure what's going on between these guys. Hooligan, AM driver. Maybe trying to unlap himself there. I don't know what's happening. Oh, that's not going to do his hopes any good there. Still having a go at Adman. That was Vic going through. And Jamie and Javar, did they swap positions? No, JCRT swap positions. So Jamie back in the groove of things. Let's have a look at timetables. Well, lap time, sorry. We have a 1:49.6 to Slambo. So it's the fastest time of the race. What about Jamie? Where's he at? A 1:49.2 as well. Not the fastest time of the race. So, purple sectors though. These two guys starting to turn it up. 12.8 seconds though is the gap between Slambo and Jamie right now. Only 10.5 minutes to go to whittle that down. That's a massive ask, even for Jamie. We'll just have to see if he can do it. In the meantime, Vic Chan and Adman going side by side into turn one. Nice work under brakes from both drivers, but Vic wins this little battle here. So he moves up into P9 for Gamesman Racing Team. As we do see the stop-go penalty cleared for car 270. That belongs to Burrow Dog, so he's all sorted. So whatever was the issue, he's gotten around that and he's all done. Alright, we're into single figures here, boys. Less than 10 minutes to go, and it's Slambo by 12.5 seconds. Comfortably over Jamie. He is sitting in a second position. JCRT, sorry mate, pardon me. JCRTR, he's sitting in third position, but for how much longer? He's got the Porsche of Javar all over the back of his rear wing as they make their way up the front straight. It's going to be a drag race into turn one to see who's got the bigger brake pedal. Javar just pulling out of the draft there, having a bit of a look, weaving around, letting him know that he's there. Sends it up the inside. Absolutely textbook stuff there from him. And he's able to just dance away off into the distance there. And JCRTR didn't stand a chance there against Javar, who does inherit a podium position. So nice driving from him. And he moves that Porsche up into P3 for Gamesman Racing, not for Gamesman Racing Team, for Coach Dave Academy. Alright, let's see who else is out there. Do we have any close battles? Adman. He's giving chase to Vic. Ooh. So conditions just a little bit greasy out there now. But predominantly dry. Track temperature 29 degrees. Air temperature is 23. So it looks like the track has dried out relatively quickly, just as who said it in there? Was it Arrogance said it? I think in the chat. Someone said it. Crashy Mate said it. There you go. My apologies. Last week's race winner, Crashy Mate. First time in Rue's race winner, Crashy Mate. That's who that was. Let's see how he goes next week, though. So Adman continuing to circulate. The gap is now 10.9 seconds between Slambo and Jamie. I'm just having a look down throughout the field, and it is still a very, very spread out bunch. This is Eagle Wind. I wonder if JCRTR has some sort of issue. Because ever since he's stopped, he's tended to go backwards. Down there in fourth position right now, but he's going to get gobbled up here by Eagle Wind. I wonder if he went onto slicks. Not onto slicks. I wonder if he changed to wet tyres again. Because his performance has dropped off significantly. He just can't keep up. And if he's not, doesn't watch himself, he'll fall into the clutches of Angry Old Fella. And he does not look comfortable in that car at all. So Angry is only 8 seconds down the road. He will have to keep his eye on his mirrors. Otherwise he'll get a Bentley flying past him again. It'll be take two. Here is the man, Angry. You can see the gap there on the little track map. But there's the actual visible gap. You can see the little sort of car up there in the not too far distance. Rain has stopped. Skies are not as grey as they were. I don't think we'll see any sun. Not too sure what the local time is there. Nonetheless, what started off in absolute chaos, it wound down pretty quickly. It's been not a bad race in the end. Let's see what that gap is between Slambo and Jamie. 10 seconds still, so maintaining at double digits. Yeah, not much on action, not much on track action happening. We've got 17 runners, and they're all a good 3 to 5 seconds away from each other. There's nothing really happening on the track. We might just do a little update if you like, because we're in the final 5 minutes here. And we'll just see who's come from. And we're watching Eagle win, so he's making up a lot of ground now on JCR-TR. Might have a look at some lap times too while we're at it. But we'll just stick with this just for now. And yeah, JCR-TR is going to be easy pickings for angry old fella. So I reckon he's definitely put on the wrong tyres. Something's gone wrong for him because he's lost a significant amount of pace. And I think it probably happened, I was going to say at the end of the straight, but before they even get on there. So easily done there. JCR-TR almost just getting out of the way. So we see the sun is breaking through a little bit for the last 3 minutes and change in this one. And it's been a race where Slambo has been in firm control. He started in P4. He's moved himself up into P1. Jamie, he started P2. That's where he is right now. Javar, he was in P3 as we see JCR-TR overshoot the entry there for turn 1 and 2. So he'll have to gather that back up again. Might get onto Angry. He's a fair way behind Eagle. Who else do we have? Where did you start, Eagle Win? He started 7th. So he's had a nice little race here. Angry old fella. Well, have a look at talk about good races. He started 18th. And he's now in P5. So, mate, talk about driver of the day. He'd have to be in contention. You got JCR-TR started 5th. He's in 6th, so that's not too bad. He's dropped a spot, but no major damage. Jambon Sickle, he moved up from 8th to 7th. What about you, Riggsy? He started 10th. He's in 9th spot. Vic Chan, very disappointed for him. Pole position sitter, and he's currently P9 with just a tick over 2 minutes left. So Crashy Mate thinks that JCR-TR only had enough fuel to go to halfway. Had to take wets. Yeah, doesn't look comfortable for him. Oh, Jambon Sickle just gobbled him up too. And Riggs is going to be all over him as well. So it's going to be a case of how far can the McLaren drop in the next minute and 50 seconds. Here's Riggsy. This is money for Jam right here. Easy as you like. Nice work, Riggsy. And then Vic Chan will be the next one. That's where we got to. What about Adman? He started down in 15th, so up in 10th. Could have been better for him. Had a couple of issues along the way. We saw him facing the wrong way a couple of times too, so no good from him. K-Man, he was running as high as P3 at one stage. Currently P11 after starting in P14, so nonetheless, he's going in the right direction. He's gone north. He's gone up. Someone awesome. He has gone south by 1. Oh, JCR into the wall as the leader is on the final lap. We've got the signal. There's Adman coming through. Wonder if K-Man might grab a spot out of this as well. Who else was down there? Andrali. He had a bit of a dirty race. He started in P9, in P13 right now. What about his good mate Kamangu? He started 19th. He's in 14th at the moment, so I think he'll be relatively happy with that. Hooligan, he started 17th. He's in 15th now. And Baradog, that's a name that you don't normally see down that low. He started 6th. He's in P17 right now, so no good for Baradog. Adman's son's favourite driver. Not having a good night tonight. But a man who is having a good night tonight is this man on screen. It's Slambo. And he's been absolutely dominant tonight in the Audi, in the wet. So one of the harder cars to drive in this game. Even harder in the wet conditions, but he made it look easy out there. As he's coming just down to turn 10 now for the final time this evening. And barring any major incident, he's going to be our race 2 winner, as he's able to just cruise in 6.6 seconds. It wasn't 10 seconds a little while ago, the gap between him and Jamie, but unfortunately it's too little too late for Jamie to close that gap, because this man only has 2 more turns and he is going to be the race winner. It's round 2. It's the PS5 division. It's that man again, Salambo. Congratulations. He takes victory. Well done to him. 6 odd seconds up the road. It's Jamie for Bruce Hull Racing. Congratulations to him. And this man, I thought, fought quite gallantly tonight. Didn't look like he liked the wet conditions so much, those greasy conditions as well. But he's going to take home a very well-earned podium position. This man is sneaky fast, Javar. So well done to him. Here's Eagle Wind, as usual. A strong finish from him. Never count him out. And Angry Old Fella all the way from P18 to finish the race in P5. Congratulations to him. A great drive from Angry Old Fella this evening. Jambon Sickle for Pagnian Next Level. He'll be coming home to take P6. Well done to him. Here's Riggsy pushing him all the way for P7. Vic Chan was in there as well. So those 3 finished all pretty close together. Adman was in there too. And then rounding out the top 10 is going to be K-Man. As I said, ran as high as P3, started 14th. I think you'll be satisfied with that P10. Decent run from him. Well done for the Selby Acoustics Racing driver. Here comes someone awesome, his teammate. Will finish the race in P11 as he just trundles across the line, perhaps running out of fuel. Time that to absolute perfection. And here's Andrali as well. So he's going to take home P12 after starting 9th, and perhaps that sums up his race there as well. But congratulations, Slambo. An absolutely dominating win from him this evening. Congratulations to him. Jamie comes home in P3 and Javar. Jamie comes home in P2 and Javar comes home in P3. So we had action aplenty in the opening minutes of this one. I think not even 3 minutes was off the clock, and we had cars going left, right, and centre. So that has been race number 2, round 2 for the PS5 division. How would I rate it? It was all right, I guess, in terms of this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's better than nothing. So, but join us next week. We're back on the PS4, which is good. We're going to be round 3. Now, round 3 is... It is round 3. I think it's in... I don't want to say Brands Hatch, but it's somewhere in Europe anyway. That's for sure. So, until then, stay safe, everyone. Take care of yourselves out there. Make sure you wash your hands and use all your hand sanitizer. You don't want to get COVID. It's not much fun. So, until then, everyone, take care of yourselves.